8:14 now on this Monday morning. It is National Volunteer Week, and here in the Queen City, Share Charlotte is celebrating with its 10th annual Do Good Week.
And the good thing is it's Monday.
Yes.
So we have
Plenty
all
of
week.
time.
We have all week to get our minds right. Joining us right now to tell us more, Susan Arrington, Marketing Director over at Share Charlotte. Susan, always good to see you.
Good morning. Happy Do Good Week, y'all.
Yes,
Thank
to you as well. All right, so first things first, like I say, it's the beginning of the week, so people have all week in front of them. How can they get involved?
Well, I mean, we're just doing a super highlight that volunteerism matters in the Charlotte area. You know, our nonprofits need help now more than ever. They've been through like a tough year with funding cuts. And so we just want to amplify that doing good is easy. And whether or not you're looking to do something this week, there's opportunities, but we just want everyone to maybe check out on our site hundreds and hundreds of opportunities throughout the year that they can get involved with.
It is so important to volunteer. As you said, it's more than just money. You can also give your time and your talent. We know, as you mentioned, there's a huge diversity in nonprofits that certainly need some help. And you can find something that taps into your own interests. There's a lot for everyone to choose from.
Exactly. On our site, we make it really easy. We have lots of filters. So whether you want to work with the animals, go to the Humane Center and take an animal out for a date. If you want to go to a farm and get your hands dirty at Agape Acres and, help out with horses, whether you want to deliver rescue food with Feeding Charlotte, or whether you just want to make phone calls and check in on clients for a nonprofit, every hour truly adds up. People think maybe they don't want to get started because they don't have enough time to give, but every hour you give to a nonprofit is worth more than $34. And so it allows them to focus on programming and strategic thinking and all the things while other people are helping them do the work.
And you say that nonprofits, no matter what they cover, across the board, the full spectrum, really need volunteers right now. Why is that?
Well, just as I said, just with funding cuts this year, their budgets are being spent on other things. Nonprofits already have smaller staffs compared to normal businesses. And so, a lot of people are wearing a lot of hats. So if you have marketing skills, if you have design skills, that is so valuable rather than having to outsource that to a vendor, or they may not be able to hire it. So if you can just share your talent, not only does it really help a nonprofit, but it helps you feel purpose. It helps you feel connected, lets you know that you are a part of doing good in Charlotte. And there are on our site more than 850 nonprofits just for Mecklenburg County. So it's definitely something for everyone to find a place that calls out to their heart and get connected.
And often you will feel better after having done that great deed. So let's say somebody says, oh, I don't have a lot of time. You mentioned even just 1 hour. And if you don't have time, there are still ways that you can help.
Yeah, on our site, we also make it easy for you to check out their Amazon wish list. Of course, you can donate to a nonprofit too. That always helps. There's also things you can just do virtually. You can do a search on our site for virtual volunteer opportunities, things that you may be able to, do, at night or on a weekend, just for, it may take 30 minutes of your time to help them with some admin tasks. It really all adds up. When we all decide we're going to do one thing, it really makes a difference. Also on our site, if you are a college student or you're a teenager looking for service hours, or you're a parent trying to source those for your kids, we have a teen and volunteer guide, and it lists out all the ways that are specifically for that age group to get involved. So really important this time of year with community service hours as well.
Susan's really done a great job of getting rid of every possible excuse you might have for not being able to do something. And like you say, 800 organizations, in that 800, surely you can find something.
For sure. And maybe you're like, oh, I can't do it this week. Doesn't matter. This is the week that we're highlighting, but I'm sure Susan will find something for you any day of the year.
That's right.
Exactly. I mean, from whether you want to jump all the way in and be a board member, or like I said, you have 1 hour a month to give for some data entry, really, like Ben said, I mean, there's no excuse. We all have something to give. People should value the skills and experience that they have and be willing to share it with others. It really does make a difference.
Well, whether it's this week or any other week of the year,
right.
Share Charlotte is a great organization that does amazing work and is very helpful. Like she alluded to, they can't make it any easier.
All right. I mean, they have like all the organizations
it's
there.
All right there. All right. Listen, Susan, we appreciate it as always. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Have a great week. Do good.
You too. Will do. All right. We're back after this right here on WCNC Plus.